Welcome. How is everyone doing? I don't know if this is working. I got no guests today, so if anybody wants to join up, let me know in the chat and you can come join the stream. We can talk about stuff. My voice, I think it's getting a bit better. It still sucks. My throat still hurts. Um, I don't know. Since last night, it's so dry here and everything. Also, my nose has been bleeding like all the time, so that sucks. So crazy times here. I don't want to go blow my nose because it actually just finally got it to stop bleeding like 15 minutes ago. So I'm like, okay, you stay in there and just stop because who knows if you guys start seeing blood start dripping down my face, let me know. Oh man, craziness. What else we got going on? Oh, yesterday, I went for some CT scans yesterday. I got the head, neck, and chest all done up, but I don't got chest results yet. But the head says looks like it's good, neck looks like it's good. So now I'm waiting on the chest stuff. See what that says. But yeah, crazy stuff. So that's all that's happening there. If you call in, do you have to wear pants? I don't know. This is G rated, so take it at that. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. All right, scroll it up. Let's try to do a roll call here. We got Crypto Baltus. What's happening? The one and only
Nuclear power plant mine. Rod Potts in the house.
What do we got? At Eldoran. I seen someone mention in Panda's chat that there's in settings you can put it back to names, but I tried looking. I don't see it anywhere. I don't know where that is. Anyway, I see at Squirrel Master here, Northern Crypto and Tech. What is happening? Squirrel Masters. Tech Bad TY, what's going down? What do we got? We got Mr. Pandas in the house here. Mr. Red Panda Mining, the greatest channel on YouTube. That's right, on YouTube. Not just the greatest mining channel or anything, the greatest channel on YouTube. Let that go in your head. Oh man, that's craziness. Now I could actually chat. So what's going on? You couldn't chat before? We got sup. Scroll here. We got what else do we got here? Red Panda Wine. Oh, we got some trolls in the house. Red Panda whining. Hello. Who is this? Who is this? That's probably the same person that's son of a rabid panda because I haven't seen him for a while. So maybe. I don't know. Setting up 970 HXs, cool weather and low power. Any down. Average down on Zealous while the getting is good. Interesting. I don't have any 170s. Pretty sad. I have a mining YouTube channel. I've never bought myself a 170 even test, and I've always wanted one, but I haven't got one. Maybe one day I'll get one of those things. We'll see. The voice returned, so it actually sounds okay. All right, well that's good. That's a good thing. It still hurts to talk though, so that part sucks. I can already feel it getting raw. So we'll see what happens. Panda box. Get a humidifier. We got one. The humidity in here is around 45. Almost 50 right now, I think. When I open the door, it's just a cloud. Poof, goes outside. So, like, it's humid in here. We got a humidifier. We got, I don't even know, we got like 5 air purifiers. So, our air in here, we got the air things, air quality readers. Like, our air is good. We got the humidity good. So, I think the air in our house is better than hospitals. Oh, man. What do we got here? We got, what is that? Ben Mac there. Welcome to the Alpha Pack. Awesome. Hits the Alpha Pack. Much appreciated. You'll send me one what? Oh, 170? Oh, nice. Is that what you're talking about? Band, and then I'll send you one. I don't know what you're talking about. Panda gonna send me a 170 because he has way too many. That'd be pretty sweet. I can play around with that. Awesome. I can felt it getting raw. That's what she said. Oh, you guys, I said G rated. Remember G. Some vapor rub. Yeah, actually, I didn't try any vapor rub or the Halls thing, or the vapor rub. Duh. Anyway, so a couple things I want to look at today. Yeah, we'll talk about crypto. It's not looking too rough right now. Let's go through. Share this tab here. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. So let's come into here. So I gave up. I gave up on Doge. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? Let's just have a look here. It was about 15 cents. It finally came back. Remember, I was telling you guys, I put some money in at like, I don't know, I had some stable coin there and stuff. So I put it at like 19, hoping to go back to 24 after the big, collapse, which was, right in this area. Where's that big dry? Right in here. So yeah, I did this and I did that big drop. So yeah, I got it. So like I bought like right here, then it kept going down. I was hoping to at least go back to here. And then actually no, so it was after that. It was right here because here it actually went back up. So it must have been this drop here. Yeah, the one that recently happened a couple months ago. So yeah, this is October. Yeah, October 6th is when everything peaked and then came back down for Bitcoin. So yeah, I was in this area here. So it did this dip, and then yeah, I think it was about right in this area here when I got it 19 something, almost 20. And then it's been going down ever since. And then I think yesterday, 2 days ago, it went back up to 15. So it was like right there. And I was like, you know what? I didn't take my own advice. October is supposed to be the peak for Bitcoin. We're in a bear market. Things are just going to crumble from here on. I dumped it all gone. See you later. And now we're at 13 cents. So I guess that's the right call. Now, do I go back in it and hopefully it goes back to 15? I don't know. Make up 2 cents. I have no idea. But for the most part, done. Now I got to look at some other coins because, in theory, but over the next couple months, you pretty much don't want to be holding any crypto anymore because there's nothing left to do for it except for everything to go down. So not financial advice, but that's kind of where I'm sitting right now. It's time to just say, see you later, alligator. Obviously, we gotta wait till like the end of next year, and that should, in theory, be the bottom of Bitcoin. And then we ride back up, and then we're all laughing and loving life again at the towards the end of 2028 and 2029. What do we got here? We see a member for 46 months of the Alpha Pack from Red Putts here. 46 month OMG party every time. Going to put some L3 pluses on pluses on for heat. Let's go. Rabid VTC is the coin to mine. VTC. Then we look at that and it was like emissions is like $5 a year. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that bad, but craziness. Dag roller coaster. I did the same. I'm not holding much. Nice, Northern Crypto. Nice. I'm a horrible trader. So whatever I do, don't do when it comes to trading. But we're gonna look at some other things here. So this is what the other thing I wanted to kind of look at. We want to test this. So SRB Miner released right here a performance improvement for THT. So I actually want to slap this into my 9950X 3D and see how it's doing. And versus that kind of like what we got going on right now. So if I come in, let's just come into here and we can see right now with the public released miner, we are doing, let's do a refresh. So 903 to 945, over 900 hashes. What the 9950X 3D is doing. I got to go check the power right quick to see what that's looking like. Anything attached to me? Yeah, my headset. Don't want to rip that off. Give me a second here, guys. All right, so we're at about 155 watts. So remember that 155. You know what? I'm just gonna put in a thing here. Is it this? No. 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 Maybe it's this. What happens? All right, I'm just gonna add a thing into here, and I'm just gonna go 900 plus hashes, and I'm gonna go. What did I say? 155 watts. Add. So let's just go that. All right, so that's what we're at right now, in theory. Okay, so now I'm going to throw in SRB Miner here. And we're going to come in, and I'm going to find, where's SRB? Right here. All right, so now I also want to SSH into the rig. I can see some stuff. 1 second, guys. Make sure, share this tab. Yeah, we can see this is 305, so that's not the new one yet. So I got to come into SRB here, and we're going to take this command here, copy, and come back to here, and we're going to run that bad boy right here. And we're going to run that. It's going to update. So now we're going to come into here. And then this should reboot when it's done doing its thing. This should reboot, and we should be able to see 3.0.6 just to know we're on the right version when this is done. So hold on, shutting down. Now we're just going to wait for it to do its thing and then see what the numbers are looking like. Bitch, please wait. What are we doing? I wasn't paying attention. So, SRB Miner released a new version, a miner added in a bunch of things. So we'll just here we can see what's going on here. Oh, we're back. So 3.05. Yeah, here we are. 3.06. So you can see it right here. 3.06. We're gonna let that run for a bit. Let's just go through here. So SRB Miner has an update. They added the algorithm for Zealous V3 for CPU mining fee 1.5%. Add support for dual mining. This stuff here, X hash and Blake 3 Decred. Performance improvement on THT. So this is what we're testing now to see what that performance improvement looks like versus the currently public release miner from Itopai. IotaPi there. And then we got minor improvements. So it looks like he did Zealous hash V2, Pepu here, and GR. Interesting. And some bug fixes. And it's here, it says for Zealous V3 will be activated around December 13th. So that's when the fork's happening. The update miner now and mine V2, which is what it's currently on until the fork happens, and it'll just auto switch to V3 if you're familiar and you care about Zealous. I don't know if the test pool is available yet. I do remember that in the other streams there, IotaPi there was talking about adding in the beta test, the fork test net, whatever there, so you can test hash rates and stuff. I don't know if it's available yet because maybe we should check that out to see what hash rates are looking like. Because remember, this is supposed to bring CPUs better, and they might even slightly be better than the current GPUs. They are pretty close together right now, and I think the 170HX is the king of Zealous hash so far, but that's going to get nerfed here once this fork happens. So, it'd be nice to test that out soon before it happens so we can get an idea of some numbers, but I'll keep an eye on that sometime. Anyway, let's take a look and see kind of what some numbers are currently looking like. So I just want to bring this up. And okay, it's not looking good at all. What is happening here? Do I got issues going on in my miner? I just want to close this, leave. I'm just going to share this tab. I might have to try it on a different rig, but I won't be able to test the power. I'm having it's only showing 243 hashes, so that's not good. That's not good. I just want to see what may be happening. It blew up on me or something. I'm going to restart it so I can see what the heck, watch the miner and see what happened. Okay, we're going to end it, and then we're going to bring it back. All right, let's see what's happening. Let's see. Did it crash? Might have blew up. Oh, incorrect login now. No, it's there. Waiting for it to load. What is going on? It's all just blank and doing weird stuff. Oh, there it goes. All right, so we're just going to wait here and see if we see anything on this screen. I'm going to run to the power quick to see if we see anything kicking in. All right, I see 124 watts, which is obviously less, but I don't think it's kicking in. That's just like idling or something. So there's something, I might have to nerf the settings on my CPU to see what the heck is going on here. I had this issue with the other release of SRB as well, as it wasn't running very well. So I don't know if it's just broken or, I'm doing something wrong here. Yeah, it's like not moving. It just like blows up. But it's not rebooting or anything. I can end the flight sheet and it's good. Anyway, I'm just going to go through my parameters. Edit. Do I need to change anything here? Mine crush. Let's just make sure all this is correct. Go to the pool here. Pool blocks. All right, let's go to get started. THT mine crush. Let's just put that in by default. Try to set this up kind of scratch. And I am going to put this twice because sometimes I did get issues. So let's just try going like that. If I get the worker name twice, then whatever, who cares? But okay, THT. All right. Okay, let's just go like that. Update. See what happens. Hurry up, miner. Begin. Ready for it to start. Doesn't want to start. Come on, you. All right, we're running into issues here. Oh, I don't even have the flight sheet on. Duh. That's why it's not starting. Okay, flight sheet, where are you? SRB, right there. Engage. Now it should start. Let's see what happens. Try the step. There we go. 3.06. See, it's connecting to the pool, doing all that, and then it just dies. It just stops. It doesn't want to go past that point. I'm going to go back. I want to adjust this. An older version? I want to see the new version. I'm going to try it on a different rig. We're not going to be able to see the power and see. Maybe it's just that rig that's having issues. Let's try a 30. Like, I don't know. What rig should I try? What rig should I try here? Let's try, let's try the dual epic. Let's try that. 3.276. So let's put SRB into here. I want to make sure I can do the thing. All right, let's put that in. SRB, where are you? All right, SRB right here. All right, it's loading up. I just gotta adjust. Okay, we got where is it? This Ordelio, we need to update it. Bam. All right, let's wait for it to update and then we'll see. But that's where it doesn't like my X3D for some reason. Yes, I know it's already running. Just wait. There we go. All right, 3.06. Here we are. We're on the dual epic now. What were we at? 3.5? Rig 5. Yeah, I should have used Rig 5. Darn it. All right, so this is working. It doesn't like the 9950X 3D for some reason. I don't know why. The new SRB miner just blows up or something on the X3D. Like it's not rebooting or nothing. It just won't mine. So that's interesting. But yeah, exact same flight sheet now is working on the dual epic here. So before we, I don't know what my hash rate was. Let's just wait to see if we get anything yet. Share accepted, share accepted. Got to remove that because this is now wrong. All right, we're getting some hash rates. 160, you picking up. 701. Give it some time. Kick up here. I'm not having a lot of faith in it though. Like we're only at 701 right now, and yeah. Where were we at? I'm pretty sure we are at 3.5 kilohash. We'll just have to wait for a couple updates here. $872. What are we mining? This is THT. This is Thought. Checking out SRB Miner's latest update. Oh, we're at 1.3 now. It's climbing. I don't know what power we got going on though. Oh, in the miner it says 1.6. They'll wait for another minor update like this. It should ramp to full speed by then. But so far, it's looking like it's about 50% slower than IOTA Pi's public release still. The last time, it's not bad because what we were 3. He gained some improvement because we were what 3 times faster, a little over. Now it's about 2 times faster, maybe just under. So he did get a boost here, but still, obviously, it's not looking that great. At least on the dual epic. We'll just give it some more time. About 1.726 now. Let's wait for this to update a little bit. I'll take a look and see what's going on in the chat. Rig 5, SRB may have dev pool as SSL. You can't fix this. Maybe that could be what it is. Hey, Florendaro, what's going on? I see you over there in the Twitch there. What's up, RB? Not too much. Does it pay better than Zephyr? Yes. Name of the coin is THT. Yeah, THT is like, the little letters. Then, the actual coin is called Thought. We talked about it in our last live stream last week where we had IOTA Pi and stuff here where he released the public miner to all you guys, the little guys, to, try to get a little more profit out there. All right, so at 1.7, okay, here. So it looks like we're maxing out here at 1.7. So yeah, we're gonna go with 1.7 on that. So now I'm just gonna go back to the public miner that IOTA Pi released to you guys. Public release test. So 1.7. Here we go. We're going to compare that now. 1.7. Let's see what we get now. 1.7 kilohash. Hold on, shutting down. All right, we got the time bomb going. It's thinking, waiting. All right, here we go. Starting to take off. Starting to take off. Now just wait a little bit. I'm going to put this back to the public too because that don't seem to be working. But that's a good point about the SSL. Maybe it's not working on this rig due to the fact that it is, what's it called? Yeah, it can't connect to that SSL port, maybe. We're already at 1 kilohash and we just started here. 1.6 and we're still ramping up. Share this tab, boom. We'll just wait a little bit here, let this update. So we're trying to beat 1.7. 1.7 kilohash is what SRB is rocking on the dual. Thoughtcoin THT, last week's live stream is mine and sell. Yeah. So we just mine it and pretty much sell it, and that's how it goes. Zeph, I could try to run some numbers for Zeph to see what things are looking like. Let's just do an update here. Yeah, right now you can see 3.3 kilohash. So we already totally destroyed SRB miner on his latest update. So we're at 3.3 and SRB is hanging out at 1.7 on the dual epic. So interesting there on that. So now we're coming in. You gotta wait for this X3D. It's picking up steam also. So I'm not seeing anything too hot when it comes to Thought. I wish this was working so I could see the power on what's going on, but it's not working. So there's nothing I can do about that. It's not working. It's the bottom line. So there we go. The latest update from SRB isn't looking too hot. Now let's try to run some numbers for Zeph and stuff. So I'm just gonna bring up my spreadsheet here. We're gonna go up Zeph. I just gotta update some statistical stuff here. So let's just go to Zeph. I kind of want to update XMR as well. And I want to compare that versus what hash rate Donano currently says. But right now we're at 144 mega hash. So 144 mega hash online. Ooh, that went up quite a bit since last time we checked. We got a current price of where are we at? $1.03. So we got $1.03 here. $1.03 up a little bit. Now, anything changed with the block times at all? Front page, Zephyr, current block time is 118 seconds. Crap, I gotta see what the latest. I gotta put block reward in my spreadsheet. I'm going into Hero Miners just to see what we got here. Yeah, Hero Miners. Let's take a look at the block so we can get a idea of the current block reward. So yeah, we're down to 4.86. That's a big drop. 4.86. So I need 86,400. That's how many seconds are in a day divided by the current number of whatever the block time is, which is currently sitting at 118.8 seconds. 0.8. So that's 727.27 blocks found per day. We're going to times that by the current block reward, which is now 4.86. There's a total of 3,534 coins found per 24-hour period. So that puts us at, what are we at? 30. Oh, it's down a little bit. So 35, 34. So that is the exact right now network conditions of Zephyr. And it's looking like 22 kilohash right now is making about 55 cents before any types of power costs. So this is 55-cent revenue depending on your power costs. Obviously, you have free power, you're making 55 cents on a 7950X. So we got 55 cents there. I just want to see what hash rate is actually telling us for this now. Let's just go to currencies, coins, Zephyr. Okay, I don't want that. I want calculators. Coin calculator. Zeph. All right, so I'm going to go hash rate 22 kilohash. It's saying 59. What did I say? 59. I said 55. So it's showing it a little bit higher. And as we've seen the other day, they're probably slow. So they're probably just throwing a few more blocks or something being found per day. But anyway, it's actually kind of close to where we're at right now. So anyway, where do we have here? So 59 cents revenue. So now let's just kind of find thought for an example. Search coins, THT. I thought they had it here. Yeah, here it is. Thought. All right, now let's just find is this in kilohashes or hashes? Let's just go 900. Okay, that's definitely in kilohashes, not hashes. All right, so let's go. Let's say that, let's what are we doing right now on one of these? All right, so we're at all right, so let's say 912 hashes. So 0.912. 0.912. So yeah, 88 cents before power cost is what the 9950 X3D is in. Revenue is 24 hours. So it looks like, I don't know if the price coming down or network hash rate went up over the past 24-hour average. It's about $1.29 per day before power costs. And this exact second it's saying 88 cents. So, that is, more than what obviously Zephyr is paying based on that. Now that dual epic is what, 3.5. That's so the dual epic there is making $3.38 a day. Past 24-hour average is about $4.96. Now, obviously, this depends on the big guy. Sometimes the big guy is on for 10 hours. Sometimes he's on for 24 hours. Sometimes he's only on for 6 hours. We never know. But past few days, that big data center that has been mining this has been going pretty all out. I think he's trying to discourage maybe a lot of miners because we do kind of have a war going on of all the little guys with a better miner versus them, the big guy, right? So, we'll see what happens if we can, if he has free power, then obviously it doesn't matter to him what happens. But yeah, so it's very interesting to see, this aspect. Now, just to compare that SRB miner, so here's what the dual epic is making with IOTA Pi's miner, and with SRB miner, it is making, half that, $1.64 on the current revenue right now, and average 24 hours, 241. And again, 3.5, 338 versus 496. So we can see that SRB miner is not performing as well. Plus, I don't, if you work out all the dev fees, I don't know if it works out to be the same or if SRB is still a little more because you got 5% at the, I think it's the same. I think it's 10% end of the day for both because the miner has 2%. And the pool has the miner is 8. The pool has 2, I think, and then SRB is taking 5, and then the Kush pool is taking 5 also. So I think end of the day, for almost double the profits, it's the same dev fee. So it's pretty good, pretty good. Okay, what else can we take a look at now? What else could we peek. See, oh, yeah, I wanted to look at Monero to see what it's kind of doing, but I'm not 100% sure. That's something I'll do maybe in a different video because I kind of want to compare numbers to show you the possibility of how much the big guy mining thought. You got to remember this. He is mining thought on like we don't know what his actual hardware is, but he's got a lot of rigs of high hash rate stuff, and on SRB miner and stuff. So like, but like I don't even know where to start and talk about this, but we talk about the like thought. I think it's a small coin. Like it's only paying like $2,000 a day, right? So picture this. As we know, once you get an X amount of hash on it, it's not really paying anymore. So there's a part where as you add more rigs, you're actually losing on every rig you add onto that. So say you have $2 million worth of hardware and you're trying to just rampart, this little $2,000 a day coin. Like with that. So like you put on like say 40% of your rigs, you start adding up to 45 to 50%, all your rigs start making less from that point on because you also have all the other people on the network too. So the emissions doesn't go up based on your rigs. It's locked in at $2,000 depending on the price on the emissions of the coin. So you get to a point where you're taking the majority, 80% of all the blocks. But then once you start adding rigs for that same 80%, maybe you get 81 blocks or something, but you add it on, an extra 20% hash rate, it starts to make all your rigs making way less because it's getting that high. So it doesn't make sense. So like I was running numbers previously and he'd be making, I think, an extra 50% mining Monero because one, his hash rate, it'll still affect the network, but not as much, nowhere near as much. And then he'll keep climbing in profits as he adds rigs on for Monero. And Monero is a coin that's paying like what is the emissions of Monero right now? Like obviously a lot more. We're going from $2,000 to $173,000 on Monero. So like let's just look at emissions chart here. We see Monero is the fifth largest coin with $173,000 a day, where the coin we're all mining THT right now, it's only emissions of like $2,000 a day. So he can put all his hash rate on there and it's gonna, network hash rate's gonna go up, but he's gonna be making an extra 50 cents a day. So say he's making like $1,700 a day right now on thought, and everyone else is, scooping up the remaining, $300 or $400 a day. Like he's probably making less than that if they're missing at 2,000, because I know some people are making a decent amount still, and they're taking out of that. So maybe he's making $1,200 a day and $700 is going to, everyone else. So like he'd be making over $3,000 or something if he was mining Monero. And that's more than what the entire coin if he had the only hash rate online for thought. So that's what I'm kind of wondering. Like I'm gonna put these numbers together one day to kind of show you because once you're on a small coin and your hash rate hits a certain level, it doesn't make any sense to add more hash rate because then everything starts earning less per rig if it's all your hash rate, if you kind of understand what I'm trying to say there. It's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. Oh, what do we got there? We got I got a pie right there. Well, rumor is he has his own miner. He's mining against himself half the time. Well, maybe he does have his own miner, but it still follows the same principle. It's a 2,000 emission coin, and once he has X amount of hash, he's getting diminishing returns of everything else he puts on. So it only makes sense that if he really wanted money, you think he'd be mining Monero because he'd be making more. But I don't know. I'm gonna run these numbers one time and make a video on it and kind of see what things are looking like. But yeah. So Rabid, you're saying don't mine S coins. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying if you got a data center with millions of dollars worth of hardware, it doesn't really make sense to throw all your hardware onto, a $2,000 a day emission coin when there's $173,000 a day emission coin. Or, split it up between multiple. Like if I controlled this data center, I'd be doing the numbers I'm doing right now, but I'd be looking, where do I maximize my profits per rig? Okay, I got X rigs, I'll put them on this, and I'll put these ones on that small coin. Like S coins can make you a lot of money. Like 2,000 emission coin, people are making mad money on this coin like crazy, and it's only $2,000 emissions. A $500 emission coin, if no one's mining it, could make you $200 a day. Who cares? Like, who cares how big or small a coin is? The S coins can make you a lot of money if you understand network hash rate and difficulties and adjustments and all these things. The other thing is like what we talked about with BC2, where BC2 was making 5 times more than Bitcoin at one point if you understand network adjustments. When it was slowed down and all that hash rate come on, the blockchain sped up super fast. And it's such a slow adjustment there to adjust that difficulty that the chain was just spitting out blocks left, right, and center, and people were making a crap ton of money. Then the big guy left, and now it's probably gonna take a year for the difficulty to adjust back down because now there's hardly any hash rate compared to that guy, and there's only 1 or 2 blocks being found every day. So it's insane. So understanding how the chain you want to mine, how the difficulty adjusts. Is it fast? Is it slow? Understanding your hardware, the emissions, get all these numbers together, run your own spreadsheet, and then figure out how to, like, if you're talking mass sizes like this, figure out how to divide your farm. 100 rigs here, 50 rigs there, 20 rigs here, 1,000 rigs there. How can I maximize my profits on every rig? Now that's probably gonna be a pain in the butt to do, especially if you have a massive data center like that. But like, if it's really about money, these are things that they would actually be doing. If I had this data center, I would diversify like crazy for sure. He's leaving a lot of money on the table, so it leads you to only believe a couple things. One, he doesn't care because maybe his rigs are rented already, and he's just throwing out hash rate to make up something. And the GPUs that could be on these things could be making doing AI stuff. We don't know, or there's a lot of different scenarios, but like, we don't really know how this is playing out. I had 1,000 servers at ESPN data center in 1999. Oh wow, crazy use of you got 1,000 servers at ESPN data center. That is insane. That is insane. Octa was getting rented like crazy when that new GR coin came on the scene. That's what you hit. Yeah. Yeah. That GR coin came up, 405 coin. Remember we looked at that a couple weeks ago. Let's see. Is it listed under new coins now? It's not. It is not listed here yet. Interesting. Okay. So it's not here. We go. What is that? Wojak coin. 6 days ago. We got fixed coin. So where's broken coin? So we can see what was fixed in fixed coin. Thorium, why does that sound familiar? But that's 34 days. Bitcoin too. I want to have a quick peek at this. 12,343 seconds. When was the last block found? 4 hours ago, then 12 hours ago, 17, 17, 18, 18, 25. Wow. Like, not very many blocks being found. It looks like it was moving for a little bit and then it just broke again. So I don't know if hash rate picked up or what happened there. Oh, there's a spike, but 6 petahash to 4. Wow. 10 petahash, 6 petahash, 400 and some petahash, 202, 470, then back down to 2019. Oh man, someone is just bending over so many people that just continue to mine this for nothing. Anyway, moving on. Okay, I want to find our plant pool. That's what I'm actually looking for. So if I just go to like say RTM, because I know our plant has a pool there. Our plant. Okay, share this tab. So here we have 405 coin added GR. So here we go. So this is the pool right here. Now, block height 5,700 was what's it called? Was when nodes kicked in. So let's just see where we are for block height at 87. So yeah. So like 2,000 blocks ago, nodes kicked in. So that means the block rewards dropped. Now, whoever was on this early, what's going on here is you're waiting for that exchange listing to see where the price goes. And obviously, usually with new coins, they pump up and then they're dead. Rug pull. So people that got all those coins are hanging out there. They're waiting for that exchange, kind of do this a little bit. They dump all your coins, move on to the next one. That's a typical GR fork. Mining confirmed. Now, depending on the price, maybe if you mine this for a week, you might have made anywhere from 10 cents a day upwards to $200 a day. We don't know yet. We don't know yet until that exchange comes in. So it's going to be interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, right now it's looking like 2.404 mega hash online. So that's coming down in hash rate. I wonder what they peaked at when all these rentals and stuff were going on. Can't really see how far back can we go. Oh, it's only a 24-hour on the network there, so I don't know. Okay, so there's that. All right, what else are we gonna check out here? This one here. Anybody know anything about this? Zata. Now it says added the Zata Ethash. Now, why would they just add this? This is old, isn't it? Unless they just decided to finally run it. I just want to look at Zata. Is it not here anymore? What? It's not here anymore. Like I remember it rugged or something a long time ago, didn't it? But like if I come into here and I go to my wallets, go to wallets. Oh, I can't show this. Darn it. I found a Sata wallet in fact going through my files, and it's from let me look at the date. Let's find the date right quick. It's not showing you guys, but that's okay. I just want the date. Sata. October 1st, 2022 is the last time I touched that Sata wallet. So what is going on with Sata? That's interesting. Why is there a new Sata? Actually, let's go in here and see what the block height and stuff is. Yeah, 48,000 block height. 52. Huh. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know if it got I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this coin at all. At all. What do we got here? If that happens, that is people using the same name on multiple rigs. What are we talking about? So it's not the total just for one miner. Renting those to those people is safer. Oh yeah, for sure. You don't want to start downloading wallets and all this stuff, and then you get hacked. And yeah, if you see rentals pick up because there's a new coin, the safest thing you can do is throw your stuff on a rental platform, get rented for it. Because also when the demand is there, NiceHash is the same way. When there's a demand, it means people are paying. They're FOMOing in for hash rate to get this coin. So usually you end up making more renting your stuff than mining the coin, unless it ends up exploding. That's the gamble right there. Could it end up being one of those ones where it's like, oh, I wish I had the coin, I shouldn't have rented. That's very rare, but it does happen. That mask is uncomfortable. No, it just slowly slides. I gotta push it up sometimes. It's not bad. It's actually not that bad for comfiness, but it slides down my head when I'm moving around and stuff. So I sometimes gotta kind of push it up, retighten it in the back. But for the most part, it's okay. First time in Twitch. Ouch. Flory, Daryl Flory. First time in Twitch. So toss all my 3,900 access to it. Spec buying, waiting for price increase. No, I'll just sell it every day pretty much because the price is pretty decent. Let's just look at it right now, actually. THT. Let's just have a look at prices right now. All right, let's just go, the past 1 month. But yeah, look at like the past year has been good. It started spiking in fifth month, January, February, March, April, May. Started spiking in May, and it's been up and down ever since. So price wise, just mine and sell. That's that's really the only option. 4.3 cents right now. I don't know what its all time high ever was. So it looks like it made it to 10 cents at one point in 2024. But for the most part, right now, yeah, just mine and sell it. I've sold some days I've sold at only 3.2 cents. Other days I sold at 4.2. This morning it was 4.3 cents. Sometimes only sell at 4 cents. You never know, but just dump your coins. Not financial advice. If you want to hodl. But I'm not. The cycle's over. We're going to a bear market, guys. Just get what you can. Take some soft foam and put it in the cheek. Yeah, I should. And speaking of that, I got super. Hold on. Oh yeah. Matt, I was so itchy right there, just under my eye. And I got it. Nice. I better check my Discord. I don't know if anyone decided they wanted to accept my invitation or not. No, it's not looking like it. Now everyone just said, screw off. We're not coming on your live stream. You suck. All right. So yeah, a lot of nice people out there right now. So we're good. We're good. Just kidding. Nobody said that. Don't sneeze. Yeah. One day I'm also like I noticed the straps are thinning out. So one day I imagine it's just gonna break. My mask is gonna go in slow motion and then doxed. Unless I get peel mask, this one will fall off and then it'll be a white one. That one will fall off, it'll be a black one. I came off Discord to Twitch then here. Twitch was boring. Yeah, not too many people there, but people say the quality there is, pretty good. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works. Do I miss any ats and stuff like that? Any super chats for $1,000 or more? I don't see any of that. I should still be screaming, but nothing there. Nope, nothing there either. Nope, nothing there. Okay then. Pixelate the camera, yeah, but I don't know if I'll be fast enough because gravity is probably faster than me. See what else? What else can we do here? What do we got? What do we got? Let's see if there's any questions. You guys got? We can't see the graph. Oh yeah, duh! I was on the wrong thing. Thank you for pointing this out. There. Now do you see the graph? Now let's go through the prices here. Thanks for pointing that out. So let's take a look at this. In the past 1 year, where we saw here, fifth month, it started pumping and it's been nice and green ever since. And then, past 1 week, it's been decent months. And then here's where it went all time high to 10 cents. But yeah, over the past year, though, for almost half the year, it's been green. So that's good. That's good. Just mine and sell, guys. Mine and sell. That's the name of the game these days, huh? What else we got on the watch list? Let's see. 88.9. Oof. Let's see. What's our MXC? Cadena. Initverse. I. The miner you've never heard of is supposedly making around $30 a day. I got some addresses to track and stuff for that. I think one of these are actually coming soon, so we'll check that out. But yeah, it's interesting there. I don't even know what this is. Like, what is I? They're doing something. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So we got Flux here. Flux is up 5%. Nervous is up 3%. Virus up 2. QRL is up 1. Ironfish 1.5. Quai Network has some stuff happening too soon. What is it called? You guys heard of it? Soap? You guys heard of their soap? Anybody? I is mine and sell coin. Yeah. Just like everything else at these points, all coins is mine and sell. But yeah, Quai Network has soap coming up, which is they're adding in. I still got to do more research and read up on it, but they're adding in script mining as well as SHA-256. Not Bitcoin, but it might be with Bitcoin Cash. So they're gonna be merge mining it with on these algorithms also. But it's almost like I don't even know. It's almost like I guess what Cubic is doing with the Monero mining, where they're selling it to buy back into Quai. They're going to be getting into Bitcoin Cash and what's it called? And script, so Doge and stuff, I guess. And it's going to be used for buybacks and stuff and burning Quai and things like that. So I don't 100% exactly know what's going on yet, but I'll be looking into it to see what the heck's going on. What the heck is I? That's exactly. I got to figure out what I is for when I make the video on the miner you never heard of. So that, yeah. But yeah, it's supposed to be making $30 a day. It's like a little box miner and like a gold shell miner almost. It's not from gold shell though. Gold shell did not make it. But it's almost like what it is, one of those little miners. But yeah, it's making like $30 a day. It's not even on what to mine yet. Not even on what to mine. If we go or not what to mine, mining now, I mean. If we go to mining now, like can we just look up I? Yeah, INI is not there for picking a coin. I don't even think they have INI. Yeah, I don't know. The miner's not here though. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, it'd be the top miner right now, actually, if it was there. So I don't know. Let me see if I can find. I gotta find some stuff here without doing any type of crazy doxes. If I come into here, let's just go here and right here, and I gotta bring up. Hold on, I'm doing some stuff in the background. Just bear with me. Let me find this. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Where do I find this thing? Trying to find it. Huh. I need to bring up my Telegram. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Wasn't prepared for this part. Okay, going through there. Oh no, it's not on there. Crap. What's that other one called? Hold on, guys. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. There we go, that thing. Okay, open this. Oh, I don't even have that. Darn it. Okay. Might not be able to look at it right now. Unless I email me the wallet address. I might be able to email myself the wallet address. Let's see here. Pool. Where is it? I can't even find the price on it because I don't know what it's called. Okay, scroll through. What do they have it on? ASIC miner value now? Oh, I got a link. Oh, it's on ASIC miner value, not mining now yet. But it got added to ASIC miner value. So we'll check that out in a second. I just need to find ASIC miner value. Where are you? Right here. And then I got to go here, that. Oh, I don't even have that there yet. Wrong button. Where are you? There you go. All right, that's a blue miner link, but not the right one. We're gonna put this in so you can get it. But I need to try to find ASIC miner value. So they do INI. Let's see if I can find INI. INI miner. Someone says there they have something. I have an INI. Oh, belly button. Any power. Oh man. There you go, Matt. Oh, there you go. This thing. Look at that. Like a mini box miner. $2,900. Wow, it's expensive. It's expensive. 480 watts. So let's take a look here. Basic miner value. What is this thing? No, do they have the INI miner here? Oh, I need USD. Okay, maybe it lost all its profit because it's $20 a day is at the top of that thing. It's not even here anymore. All right, it already lost all its profits, I guess. Let me see. Where is it? INI. Maybe it's not here. What? XTM miners. Compare miners efficiency. Well, how do you find it, man? It's not in the main list. Interesting. Okay, hold on. I don't know what's going on here. I can't even find it on ASIC miner value now. But they say it's here. What? It says algorithm. Oh, Versa hash. I thought it said Virus hash at first. I was like, what? Versa hash. Okay, algorithm. Let's look for that. Versa. What? Versa hash isn't even here. How do we find this thing? They have a link for it, but I can't. What is going on? Like, it's right here. See? You guys can't really see that. Say it's making $50 a day, Canadian, so 10 cents USD. But it's not listed, so it's still hidden. Like I can't find it on the actual website. I have the direct link on my phone. I don't know. I got to find all this stuff out more. So, it's still the unknown miner we don't know of because I can't find any information on it now. But I'll try to get all that together for some other time. So, yeah, I apologize. But crazy, crazy. I'm still mining Cubic. I wonder how it's doing. Cubic. At least they used a 120 millimeter fan on the box miner instead of 80 mil. That's true. That's true. Of the promo of Hobbyist and Boss. Where was that? Oh, is that at where is it? Right here? Oh yeah, right there. I'm there too. See? There's me. There's me. Panda's big. Panda's got a big one right here. Red Fox got a big one. I just got a little tiny. It makes me a little tiny guy, see? Oh. Okay, yeah. 29 and it's what's that in USD? Let's just see. 50 CAD to USD. Yeah, so yeah, about $30, $36. So how much is this bargain thing? You guys can't even see what I'm looking at. 50 Canadian is 36 USD. Now nobody has this, so let's just see. 29.80. 29.80 divided by 36. 82 days to ROI, unless it goes to zero. So interesting times. I just wish they dropped the price on all these miners, right? Mining is dead. Buying lottery tickets. There you go. Do that. Lottos. Speaking of lottos, look at this. My best ever share so far, 17.38 Gs. I'm way off from finding any Bitcoin block. Nothing even close to a high difficulty share. But surprisingly, guess which miner found this share? The smallest miner I got. That's right. The little gamma from power mining is the one that found the 17.3 gig share here. You see the other ones, the next one is Nerdax Liquid found 7G. The power mining Nerdax found 3.9. And then the Nano 3S only found 990 million share right now. But yeah, the little power mining gamma, the smallest miner, found so far the biggest weight share so far. That's pretty crazy. Showing the little baby miners, he's putting up a fight. And I'd laugh if this was the guy that finds Rabid his solo Bitcoin block. You want to buy lottery equals OR? Yes. So you guys actually want to do a lottery? Go to OR. Waste all your money. Want to burn money? Go to OR. Throw it down the drain. Light it on fire. Whatever you like to do when it comes to this crypto stuff. Oh man. 100 million plus euro lottery tonight. Fingers crossed, everyone. 100 million plus euro. Oh, Jockwick Miner, good luck to you. Booyah, the Bidax. Yeah, the Bidax is doing it. It's doing it. What else we got there? Did you hear about SPR forking to SPR? What? Jockwick Miner, what are you talking about? SPR forking to Zealous V3. SPR like Spectre. Like it has life. Did a new dev pick up Spectre? And that's interesting that it'd be forking to Zealous V3 because last I heard was from you guys anyway of the Zealous dev was talking to the Spectre dev. Is the Zealous dev taking over Spectre? Is that a thing? I almost have high hopes right now. I'm getting goosebumps. Like, am I going to be rich? Spectre coming back? I better mine some before any hash rate comes on. Hold on. How much hash rate's on Spectre? Probably none for now. Let's see. Spectre film. I don't want no GoldenEye Spectre. Crypto. Spectre AI. Yeah, spectre.org. Let's take a look. Explore mainnet. 2 mega hash online right now. So that's not very much hash rate, guys. Not very much hash rate. What's going on here? Is it not updating or is it dead? Or is it my internet? Oh, you guys can't see there. Oh no, is it down? Spectre dead? I gotta figure out what's going on here. Same M. Turn on my bid. I should sell pennies. People going ham over them. Oh, Canada, we got rid of our pennies like what, 5 years ago? Longer, 10 years ago? And we might be doing the same to I can't remember. Is it not the dime, maybe the nickels? I can't remember which one it might be. Phase it out next. Oh, you don't know. No, I haven't heard anything about Spectre forever, so I have no idea. But I think that'd be interesting. And there's something going on here where nothing's even like it's not updating the prices or anything here. Is this up? No, everything's kind of dead right now. Nothing's updating. Huh. I don't know. I might have to download the wallet because I think my stuff is still on their web wallet. And if it goes down, then I'm kind of screwed. So if this makes a comeback, I might have to actually get a wallet, the real wallet, and transfer my stuff. But then again, you can get the real wallet and just put in your seed phrases and DAT files and stuff and then load it up that way too, I believe. No, SPR is toast. No, don't say that. Oh, I was hoping. I had some hopes. But I guess it's toast, so it's over. That sucks. No, I'm still solo mining SPR to own node Val Bridge. Block every 3 seconds or so. I'm on a 50. Oh, really? You're smashing blocks on your single 5950X? Nice. Nice. Oh. I wonder if anything's gonna happen. Because seriously, imagine now would be the time to mine it. But that's so much hopium, the hope it comes back. And there's such a chance that it's not. But imagine a coin that's totally dead. And you just mined it because, and you got so many coins because no one else is mining it. And then all of a sudden, something happens and it makes some comeback. You're just like, wow, I'm rich. Like, could that be Spectre? I know we're hoping, but yeah, I don't know. Mine to sell, guys. Mine to sell. IOTA Pie is right. That's the name of the game. We're crashing. Bear market. It's time. Let's just look at this again. Some people call me, what is that? What's that word that's negative and stuff all the time? Cynical. If you expect the bottom and the worst, then everything's always better, right? So, that's just the way I look at things. So I just expect everything to go to zero. Then I'm happy because it didn't hit zero. But, come on, let's seriously take a look at this, guys. The market's over. I don't care what a Trump kid is saying. I don't care what anybody is saying about anything. The markets are done. The cycle is over with. Everyone's still trying to pump it up, saying it's not going to happen. It's different this time. It's never going to be that. The cycles are broken, blah, blah, blah. They said the same crap garbage in 2021. And now here we are again at the exact same time again. And Bitcoin's doing what? The exact same thing. Like, seriously, 2017 in December, Bitcoin peaked. 2021, 1 month earlier in November, Bitcoin peaked. 4 years. 4 years later, 2025, and again, 1 month sooner to a T, Bitcoin peaked and we're crashing. Like, how much more obviousness do we need? And I was like, oh, Rabid, you're wrong. It's different this time. It's this. Why? What's different? It's exactly the same at the exact same time when it's supposed to happen. So where is it different? Someone show me where it's different this time. Now, what's different this time is GPU mining is garbage. It sucks and it's never been profitable this entire bear market pretty much, unless you count 15 cents on a good day profitable, then then whatever. But for the most part, it was in the negatives. Maybe you made a couple cents here. That's different. GPUs were sucked this entire cycle. Altcoins didn't really get an altcoin season. Some spiked and stuff, so that is different. Altcoins all sucked this time, but Bitcoin, the main market maker, it did the exact same things it's always done every time. Now, you see all these reviews and all these posts. Bitcoin's getting ready for a $1 billion shakedown, $1 trillion crash. This has happened. Like, who cares? For whatever reason, it doesn't matter why or what's happening. It's just supposed to happen. Like, that's all I look at. I don't care why. I don't care this. It's just supposed to happen. Oh, but if this wouldn't happen, then it would be different. Well, it's not different, though. It still happened at the exact same time. So, there's always an excuse of why it can't. And you see that chart come up. you're in this stage, you're in this stage, and everyone's in anxiety stage and denial stage, and everyone's waiting for Bitcoin to go back up. But guys, the cycle's over. End of next year, we're going to see the bottom, and we're slowly going to start coming back up. Not financial advice, but mine and sell, guys. It's over. It's over. Like, there's still a chance that we're going to see something do something. Like, example, Flux last cycle, it pumped, 2 months after Bitcoin peaked. So, in theory, that's basing, October. So now we could have December. Like this month, we may see a couple alts do some crazy rally, but we might not either because alts haven't really been rallying. So we may get lucky in December and January for some of our alts, but for the most part, the markets are over, guys. Just be ready and try to do the best you can right now. It's pretty crazy times. It's the price of BTC is higher. Well, yeah, of course it goes higher. It goes higher every time, but each time it also is less gains each cycle as well. The gain in 2013 was a lot larger than the gain in 2017. Gain in 2017 was larger than 2021. The gain in 2021 was larger than what we got now. Sure, it looks like it went way up more in terms of price, but your actual bottom, the top and stuff was, less excess. So if you would have bought at the end of the, last cycle to this cycle, you would have made less than buying in at the end of the previous cycle to the last cycle, and so on like that. Or you would have been more doing the previous one to the last one and stuff like that. So yeah. So, obviously the price, yeah, Bitcoin will eventually hit 500,000. Maybe it will eventually hit $1 million, but that's going to be, that's still another 4, 5, 6 cycles away or something. And it's getting slower as that goes up and happens. So, it's going to be crazy, crazy times. Watch prices through February up, up, up. Hey, let's hope. Let's hope. I hope everything is 100% wrong and, everything breaks and we just explode in February, or, January, even March. I have no idea. But for the most part, it never has before. Everything's showing straight bear market times coming in. Bitcoin's going to, it's going to do this for sure. We're going to see this a lot, but it's going to be gradually. It's going to keep on being what's it called? Lower highs or what do all you traders talk about there? Let me take a look at this. Where is my info? Oh no, I just closed it. Crap. I just closed it. Okay, I just gotta bring it up again. Looking around the camera. Coin market cap, Bitcoin. Like, let's take a look at the past year. Like, all we see ever since this happened was lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Lower high, lower high, lower high. Like peak as it keeps peaking is less. Like if you're good and you can sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. If you're good at that type of stuff, then by all means you're still gonna do very well. But people zoom out, it's coming down. She's going to be come crushing down on all of us very, very soon. But again, hopefully it doesn't do that. Hopefully everything's just back to normal. You have to admit, alts were a complete disappointment. 100%. Altcoin season was huge disappointment, massive disappointment. Like, I still think there's a chance for some of them to do something. I still have hopes for Ergo because it's always done something also, but this time it's not even doing anything. So I don't know, but I still have some hopes that something might do something. Now, will it? I don't know, guys. I have no idea. Let's just hope. Let's hope. International market manipulation. That very well could be, but whether it's manipulation or not, they're manipulating at the same time they always do. So, maybe it's a manipulated market every 4-year cycle, but the point is it's still the 4-year cycle and it still went up when it went up and it still went down when it was supposed to go down. Nothing is different in that aspect and nothing has changed. Now, if there are differences, like some people are saying, maybe February we'll see an uprise or January, next year, we'll see. But based on everything in the past, I do think coming October of next year will be Bitcoin's bottom. So that's what we have to wait and see. How much different is it really this time? Because every year it's different. And then 2029 is going to be the same thing. Well, now we got this and now we got this. Well, you guys are saying all this in 2025. Like, I'm already in 2029 talking back to 2025. You guys are saying this last cycle, and look, it did the same thing. 2021, everyone was saying it, and it did the same thing. So we just gotta wait and see. We just gotta wait and see what the end of next year looks like. There's always hope. Yes, there's always hope. I know you mean hope, but no, there is always hope. Let's hope. Let's cross our fingers. Let's pray. Let's, do whatever you got to do. But there is always hope. Let's just hope it is different this time. But sadly, I don't think it is. Wait and see. Altcoins, I still think, like I said, we still have a chance at some altcoins. Hopefully, something pops off like ASAP. Hopefully, Zeph, $100, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 Zeph. That's not happening. But that'd be awesome. What else is out there? Raptorium. Let's go 20-cent Raptorium. Like something. We need some massive rocket explosion. And we'll just wait and see. But in a couple months, I think by the end of January, if we don't see not even one of our alts take off, then I don't think we're going to really for a while. The military moto. Hurry up and wait. 3.27 mega hash on top. Oh my gosh. 3.27 mega hash. That is insane. Insane. I don't have that pool on here anymore now. Oh no. That's crazy. That's crazy. The big guy, did he update? Did he turn up more? Like what happened there? Ugh. 3.7 mega hash. Craziness is happening. Or is it all you guys from the live stream? Who has the big data center out there? Difference will be mass integration and acceptance in crypto as a real investment and financial system. Yes and no, because a lot of people still don't really believe. They think it's just for crooks and stuff, right? So, and now we just had, what is it? The Security Commission or whatever happened with Trump's last thing is they're ignoring crypto altogether. So that's actually going to make a lot of people stand back and say, whoa, well, we don't want to touch this now if they're not even, going to regulate it or anything. So, no, I don't want nothing to do with this because now it opens up the floodgates for more scammers to try to scam people and stuff. So, I don't know. I don't know really what's, going on. And, eventually is what it could turn into. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. What else do we got? Guess we've been here for a little while, guys, huh? Probably have to wrap up this live stream. Depending what time Sabbath ends, maybe I'll be back tomorrow night, not during the day in the morning, but tomorrow night. As you know, Sabbath, it starts tonight at sundown and it ends the following night, Saturday night at sundown. So maybe tomorrow night, so I'll still have a Saturday stream, possibly in the evening though on Saturday because it's wintertime and it gets dark so early. So we'll see what happens there. And what I feel like I wanted to do that for the past couple of weeks now, but I never did get down to doing that. So we'll see what happens, and maybe we'll have some guests on, maybe we won't. We'll see if anyone's around and all that other good stuff. But for now, guys, I appreciate everyone for showing up to this live stream, and I will see you all in the next one. Rabid out.